Hi, this is Matt Davis. This is the third video in my RoboCat 270 build, and today we're going to be talking about parts and soldering and assembling the electronics. So in addition to the frame, which we put together in the last video, the kit came with a CC3D flight controller, came with 4 12 amp Simon K speed controllers. The kit also came with 4 Emax MT1806-2280 kV motors. Came with 6 5-inch props. It came with a small power distribution board and a larger power distribution board, which I ended up not using in the build. It also came with some power leads to connect the XT60 connector to the distribution board. Some of the things that I already had that were pretty essential for this build, was a transmitter receiver, and I have a Spectrum DX7 radio. I already had an XT60 connector and a battery. From my other quad, I have a Turnigy 30-40C 2200 milliamp 3-cell, which is just perfect for this build. A couple of things that I still need to get is a camera that I can mount in there, and a video transmitter, which is in the mail. So if you check out my website, dvgpro.com, you can find a detailed list of all the steps in the build, all the parts, and where you could purchase them. Also, it lists out videos that are on their way and when I think I'm going to be able to get those posted for you guys. So the process I used for connecting all the electronics up, I laid everything out like it would be on the quad. I put the power distribution board in the middle, the speed controllers outside of that, then the motors in their respective spots. I also laid the frame over it and tried to get a good estimate on how long things needed to be. I ended up leaving the leads on the motors and the speed controllers long, just because I wanted to kind of tuck them up and away, which we'll look at in the next video, where we put the electronics on there. To start, I started with the power distribution board. I soldered all the connectors, red to positive, black to negative, and around in a neat orderly fashion, nice clean solder joints. Next, I connected the motors to the speed controllers. There's 3 wires. I put heat shrink on it first, soldered them up. I waited to shrink the heat shrink until I was sure that they were going to rotate the right way. So once I got all the motors done, I hooked the servo leads from the speed controllers into the CC 3D board, installed OpenPilot on my computer, and then I ran the startup software for that, which then walked me through each motor, setting the initial level for those, and I was able to make sure they were rotating in the right direction. After doing all of that, I'm ready to put it on the frame, so that's what we're going to do in this next video. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment down below, and always find time for flying.